Hello everyone, my name is Vishal Sagar. I welcome you all for the first practical of dynamics of machinery. Our first practical is study of torsional damped free vibrations. Okay, the main aim of our practical is to determine the natural frequencies and damping factor for the torsional damped vibration of single degree of freedom system. Okay, for this experiment, we are using this experimental setup. This experimental setup is called as universal vibration apparatus. Okay. This experimental setup we are using for 4 practicals of DOM. Okay. This is the main frame. On the right side of the main frame, आप देख सकते हैं there is one arrangement. Okay. This arrangement we are using for our first practical. That is to find out the natural frequencies and damping factor for torsional system. Okay. There is one now we can see that there is one shaft. Okay. This shaft is connected. One end of the shaft is connected to the chuck. Okay, this chuck is connected to the beam which is connected to the main frame. Okay, at another end there is a mass. The shape of the mass is cone shape. Now you can see that the shape of the mass is cone shape. Okay, there is one drum fixed on that mass. Okay. Now we can see that this is not a single degree of freedom system. That is mass is fixed to the string. Okay, this is not a single degree of freedom system. There is one another drum which contain the oil. Okay. And then there is one another arrangement. This is called as piston cylinder arrangement. When we pull the piston upwards, it will suck the oil inside it, and when we release it, it will slowly move the downwards. There is one pen fixed to this piston. It is used to record the vibrations. Okay, torsional vibration on the paper. The paper will be fixed on this drum. Okay. Now this is the simple experimental arrangement. We are recording vibration in 2 conditions. Okay. The first condition, we are considering air as a damping medium. Means we are rotating this mass in air. Okay. In second condition, we are releasing or we are dipping this mass in the oil, and we are considering oil as a damping medium, and we will record the vibrations.
Now we will see how to perform the torsional vibration experiment. So main aim of this experiment is to find out the natural frequency, to find out the damping factor, to find out the damping coefficient. The torsional vibration, a single degree torsional vibration system. Okay, the arrangement, as you know, there is a rod which is connected to the drum. Okay, and that drum in turn is connected to the conical mass. So here we find out the natural frequency. We know that natural frequency is nothing but it is dependent in terms of the time. So we will see the time taken for oscillation of this mass. To find the natural frequency of this torsional vibration system, the first thing what we are going to do is we are going to add a paper or stick a paper on the drum, and we are going to give the oscillation for this drum. When you give the oscillation, you can see that the mass or the rotor is going to move in the to and fro direction. When the mass is moving in the rotating direction, what we do is we just pull up this damper arrangement. Okay, and we will just leave it, and we will give the rotation. So when we give the rotation and bring the pen close to the drum, you can see that the oscillations are recorded in the terms of the sine wave. So parallelly the recording will be done, and we will be recording the time taken for 10 oscillation. Okay, from 10 oscillation we will be calculating time taken for 1 oscillation. Once you know the time taken for 1 oscillation, we can find out the natural frequency of this system. Now we will see how to do the actual performance of this experiment under 2 conditions: when we will consider damper as air, and when this mass is immersed in the oil, when oil will be considered as the damper.
Okay. Initially, here we are rotating mass in air, means we are considering air as a damping medium, and simultaneously we are recording the time for 10 oscillations. Let us see how the graph is obtained.
Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, this is the second case in which mass is dipped into the oil, means here we are considering oil as a damping medium.
Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This is the graph which is obtained from two conditions. First one is the air damp condition and second one is the oil damp condition. So for the calculation purpose, what we will do is we need to know the length of the rod. Length of the rod is nothing but the distance, chuck to chuck distance of the rod. So initially when the rotor is in air, the length of the rod is 840 mm. Now we need to know the amplitude of vibration. So when for the one rotation we will be getting the amplitude of vibration as a sine wave. So this is for the one complete cycle. The distance measured from the mean to the maximum displacement, that is called as x, is nothing but the amplitude. Either you can go from the positive direction or the negative direction. Since we have calculated the time taken for 10 oscillation, for the air damping condition, time taken for 10 oscillation is nothing but 9.51 second. So you will be taking the first graph as x0 and you will be measuring the length of the this amplitude. So the total length x0 is from here to here is nothing but 18.4. So your amplitude distance x will be 18.4 divided by 2, that is nothing but 92 mm. So that will be your x0. So then you will go for the x10. x10 is nothing but amplitude or vibration for the 10th cycle. So you will be calculating here the 10th cycle, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is nothing but your 10th cycle. So you will be measuring the distance. So the total distance here is 13.8 centimeters. So that is x0 is nothing but 66 mm. So this is for the air damping condition. The amplitude of vibration x0 is 92 mm and amplitude of vibration for the 10th cycle, that is x10, is 66 mm. The same procedure is followed in the oil damp condition. Here the time taken for 10 oscillation is 9.66 seconds and the length of the rod is 905 mm. Again the same thing, if you consider x0 as the first cycle over here, this distance is nothing but 17.8. So if based 18.4 and your x0 will be 92 mm. And here your x10 for the 10th cycle will be measured, the total distance will be measured, divided by 2 will give you the value of x0 is nothing but 65 mm. So this is the the value of x0 and x10 are further used for calculating the natural frequency, damping coefficient and critical damping condition.